Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. I have part 2 of me trying out the new Lethal Cosmetics palettes. Today we're going to be focusing on this one right here. This one is Metamorphosis. If you want to see looks with Evergreen, that video is already live on my channel. This is a closer look at Metamorphosis. This palette retails for $52 on the Lethal Cosmetics website. You're getting 12 shades, matte, metallic, and multi-chrome shadows. If you buy both of these palettes as a bundle, you can get them for $91.52, which is exactly what I did Black Friday weekend. I want to say that Lethal Cosmetics does have really fast shipping. I live in South Texas. I placed my order, I believe it was on Black Friday, and I got it this past Wednesday or Thursday. So I've already done an Instagram reel. I've done some swatches over on Instagram, close-up shots of both of these palettes. If you want to check it out, it is at Steff's Beauty Stash. I'd love to have you following me over there as well. If it is your first time here on my channel, I want to say hello and welcome to everybody. My name is Steff and this is what I love to do. I love trying out new makeup. I always do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes. Today I'll be creating 3 looks with Metamorphosis. I do makeup ranking videos. We just talk about makeup here. We have a good time while doing it. If that sounds like somewhere you want to be and something you want to see on pretty much a daily basis, I do tend to upload quite a bit. Do me a favor and click on that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it. That way you'll be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you like what you see, if you're a fan of Lethal Cosmetics or you just want to see these palettes in action, well, Metamorphosis in action, give this video a thumbs up before you go. As usual, everything that I'm using will be linked and listed in the description box. Some of those things might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. I do want to mention, guys, that as with all Lethal Cosmetics palettes, you can pop out the shades. They are magnetic, and then you can put them in your own palette if you wish. Let's get started with creating 3 looks with Metamorphosis. If you want to see this new Lethal Cosmetics palette in action, keep on watching. Alright guys, let's get started with look number 1. I really want to play with this orange shade up here, so I think we'll do that first. Yeah, I'm going to go on with that shade. And I'm using a BK212. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, that's a really good orange. Now in a Refer 14, I'm gonna go straight in with this deeper shade. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of the orange. Ooh, I think those 2 shades look very pretty together, and they blend with one another perfectly. Now I'm going to go in with this shimmer shadow on the lid, and I am going to spray the brush. I'm using a damp Morphe M124, and I do feel some fallout. Ooh, but that is beautiful. That is such a pretty shade. Love all the little shifts that it has. Okay, for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to do this one right here. I'm taking the shade on a BK207. I think I'll leave the inner half free for the orange. I love that orange. That is a good orange. If you are an orange shadow lover, you'll definitely like that shade, or maybe you'll just want to pick it up as a single if it's in stock. Same brush, now I'm picking up the orange. Now for the inner corner, I think I'm going to try this one right here. I'm using a damp BH Cosmetics pencil brush. Wow. Wow. That is an overpowering shade. Ooh. Let me see, I'm going to add some more of the orange just to kind of help blend it a little bit. Nice. Okay guys, I'm gonna add some mascara. I'll probably do my Alexis lashes from Shop Miss A, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 1. Alright guys, here's the completed look number 1. What do you guys think? I added a LA Girl Neon Shockwave lip liner. This one right here. This one is in the shade Outrage, like a reddish orange shade. That's what I have on the lower waterline. And then the mascara I'm using in today's video is the Tarte 2 Bean Mascara. So I like it. I think it looks really good, really fun. easy to work with palette. Let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look number 2. All right, we have one green shadow in this palette, and I think that's where I'm going to go first. So I'm going to start with this shade down here. I think I will, what will I do? Yeah, I'm gonna work this. I'm also gonna, of course, blow it out like in the crease and everything, but I'm also gonna kind of get it on the lid, and then maybe I'll use the red on the outer corner. We'll see. I'm using a BK A503. I'm switching brushes to a Rephr 14. I just want something a little bit smaller as I kind of just blend right up here. I don't know how I feel about this green. It's like a swampy green. I don't know. Maybe I just put too much of it. What do you guys think? I don't know if I'm gonna mess up the look, but I'm gonna try the red, same brush. I just want to see what kind of an effect I can get. Never be afraid to try and mix your shades. That's how you can create some amazing looks. If you don't like it, you just wash it off. Let's put a shimmer on. Let's see what a shimmer is going to do. Oh, and I see the perfect one down here, this one. I'm using my damp Morphe M124. I feel a little bit of fallout, but look at how beautiful that shade is. Wow. For the lower lash line, I'm going to try the green just on its own. And I'm using a BK A504. I've been liking a little brush like this, like a little small blending brush for the lower lash line lately. Kind of helps to just smoke things out a little bit easier, kind of just blow out the shade on the lower lash line. Just adding a little bit of the red back up here and kind of just trying to connect. Now I'm going to try this for the inner corner. I'm using a BH Cosmetics pencil brush and I did spray it. Ooh. And these inner corner highlight shades, or like just the shimmers in general, when you spray them and like just kind of pack them on a small section like I'm doing right now, they pack a punch. Okay, I'm gonna do the finishing touches off camera and I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 2. Okay guys, here's a completed look number 2. I think I really pulled this look together. I was getting really worried about that green. It was looking really swampy on me, but the end result, I absolutely love. For the lower waterline, I went in with this one from NYX. It's one of those Epic Smoke liners. This one is in the shade Sage Sparks, and then same everything else. I did add a little bit of black liner, the Rare Beauty one. It's a pen style eyeliner to the top lash line. This is the look. I love it. I love it. Let me take some quick pictures and I'll be right back. I'll probably remove this look and I'll come right back and we'll start creating the third and final look with the Metamorphosis palette. Okay, so for look number 3, this is the only matte shade that I haven't used, so I guess I'll do this on the brow bone. And then I think I'm going to do the shade in the crease. I'm using a BK202 for that first shade. Don't know. Yeah, it has a little bit of pigment. This is pretty much a shade darker than my skin tone, so it'll probably be a good shade just to blend out the edges of another shadow with, or just to throw up here by the brow. Now on a Rephr 14, I'm going in with that other shade. I'm going to try and do, let's see, I think there's 2 or 3 shimmers that I haven't used yet. I want to try and use every single shade in this palette. I'm going to add a little bit of this one. Add a little bit more of the first shade. Now I'm going to go in with this shimmer shadow. I'm using a damp Rougher 21. Now this is the only shimmer shade that I need to use, so I think I'll try that in the inner corner. Let me get my BH Cosmetics pencil brush. And I am going to spray it. I just spray it with some setting spray. I feel like these two shades are super similar. Let me swatch them. So this one is the one I have all over the lid, and then this is the one I'm working with right now. We could have just done with one of them. What do you guys think? All right, so with that, I've used all the shades. You do get fallout from these, so just be careful. I think I'm going to do a bright orange lower lash line. Why not? I'm using the BK207. Okay guys, I'm going to add some finishing touches and I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 3. Okay guys, here's the completed look number 3. I added... What did I add? Oh, this one right here from e.l.f. a No Budge Shadow Stick. This one is in the shade Groovy. You guys are going to want to stay tuned because I have an e.l.f. haul video. I ordered all shades of the new Luminous Putty Bronzer. These two videos might actually go up in the same day, so definitely be on the lookout for that because I think my order is arriving early. I can't wait. Love e.l.f. I love this completed look. I did add a little bit of the Rare Beauty pen style eyeliner to the top lash line. And this is it. Let me go ahead and wrap up today's video, share with you guys my final thoughts, and I'm also going to give you guys some alternatives in case you're not going to be able to pick up either one of the Metamorphosis or Evergreen palette. Okay guys, so after creating 3 looks with Metamorphosis, I think it's a pretty solid palette. There was only one shade in here, and it was unfortunately the green. I feel like you can be getting into murky waters with the shade, so proceed with caution. Really take your time blending it out or placing it exactly where you want. I forgot to mention, I did add this shade to the inner corner over here. Forgot to mention that earlier. But I was able to use all 12 shades in this palette. The shimmers are beautiful. You are going to get fallout from them, so maybe use some glitter glue. But all of the other matte shades, I mean, you don't have issues with the matte shades. Like they're really good. This is the only one that kind of be careful with this one. I think the layout, everything, it's just a really nice palette, and I think that they really complement each other. Metamorphosis and then Evergreen over here. Again, you can pop out the shades. I want to say they are selling these as single shadows as well. Don't know if they're all in stock, but they don't have the shade names on the back, or there's not shade names anywhere in the palette. I popped one of the pans out in Evergreen to check, and there were no shade names in there. But overall, if you're looking for these tones, this is a beautiful one to try out from Lethal Cosmetics. It retails for $52, or you can pick up the bundle for $91.52, I think, something like that. But I wanted to show you some comparisons really quick. I thought if you had this one from Udenzai, the Red Dragon, this was a collaboration with Judy here on YouTube, then you probably already have some of these shades. I mean, look at that. That is a very similar palette. I love this one. This one is so pretty. This was a trio. They collaborated with 3 different creators to come up with that palette, and I think they all did a great job. Maybe you missed out on the Udenzai. This is the Merry Christmas palette. It's beautiful, beautiful. I have a review over this one as well, but here they are. You can kind of see they're not spot on, but they do have some similar shades in there. And the Udenzai has a really good formula. The shimmer shadows are very similar to what's in Lethal as far as like texture and performance. So maybe if you have this one, you don't feel the need to have Lethal or vice versa. And then I wanted to show you guys, one of y'all asked me if I could compare Evergreen right here to the 1UP palette, also from Lethal. How cute is this? This one came out in the summer. Because you thought that these shades were a little similar, and yeah, I can kind of see the similarities. There you go. Actually nice compliments to one another. Also for Evergreen, and I'm doing this now because I didn't do it in that video, I think if you picked up the Glamlight by Scooby-Doo collection, then you pretty much have like all of the shades already. I don't know if they sell the palettes as individual or you buy them together. Because I got the whole collection. I got it as a bundle. So yeah, super similar. You know, at the end of the day, guys, we probably repeat the shades that we have in our collection 10 times over. But, you know, when we see a palette, when we see a color arrangement that just draws us in, sometimes you just gotta go for it. And that was me with these palettes. Plus, I love Lethal Cosmetics, and I'm always up for trying and supporting an indie makeup brand. And I think Lethal Cosmetics has done a really good job just improving upon their already amazing formula. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Which look did you like best? Are you team 1, 2, 3, none, all? Sound off in the comments down below. Let me know if either one of these palettes is going to be in your future. They are both getting 2 thumbs up from me. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. Cheers. I'll see y'all very soon. Bye.